Hey yo, what is up guys? It is your boy LuigiStriker here, back with another video, and in today's video, I want to do like a little bit of an announcement video for you guys. Like, as you can see, for a while now, like probably about like a good year, a year and a half or so, I have been making these lists of like favorite like Grace Bible Church songs. Like Grace Bible Church is my church, and I've done like lists for a good like 9 people now, and like I've done one for myself, which is the revamped list, and also the original list that I had like uploaded. Like this is like the oldest list I have out here, my original list, and then you have Michael's list here for the revamp. Like since I recently asked him for the revamp, and he got it to me recently, which is awesome. And then he has his old list here. And we have like other lists for like our violin player Aaron, our pastor Adam, another singer Stephanie, and my mom, dad, Emily. And then over here we have a list for Tyler. And Tyler is not someone I really know in real life. He's an online person, as you can see. He's a moderator of the TheLuigiStriker. Tyler is a good example of someone who really supports like my GBC music and like loves listening to like worship music and like was really dedicated to like spending the time and thinking of like what's like a good like top 20. And I thought his top 20 was pretty decent. Like there's some songs in there obviously I wouldn't include in there, but that's just my opinion. It's my, like yeah, everyone here has like different opinions in the music they like, and I really like finding out like your music like likes for like the worship songs. So what I'm proposing to you guys is I've been talking about this for like a couple of streams now and stuff. But if you weren't like listening to like what I was talking about there and you weren't interested in it, well then this video is probably not for you if you're not interested in doing something like this. But you can have your own dedicated video to the channel if you would spend the time to think of a top 20 like GBC songs of all time, and you can use this playlist right here for all Luigi's Christian music. And like it's crazy to think this has 1,300 views. So thank you for like over 1,300 people for checking this out. That's crazy to think about. I mean, probably most of the views is just a little bunch of people like checking it out over and over again. It's probably most of those views are probably for me even, but still like seeing a 1,300 views in this Christian playlist like really makes me like really happy. And like you don't have to use just this list here. I mean, this is like a pretty good video here to use as a resource since it has like every single song from the first 8 lists, which is like it gives you 61 like songs that people have like really liked so much that they decided to include it like in the top 20 list, like out of like the 150 or so songs that we played like over like the 3 years of recording GBC music. It's pretty crazy, like I'm not gonna lie. And now there's 64 different songs of Tyler's list that was added on, so that's pretty cool. And so yeah, like literally you can look at any of these like worship things here, but the videos I highly recommend you look at though is I can still just show you the rest of these here. Like here's like some Facebook live performances there's like the most recent like service there with the "Oh Praise the Name," my dad's favorite GBC song. But the videos I recommend the most, you define like any music like and stuff. So like I recommend looking at the list, of course. Definitely look at the list, but make sure you look at these videos here too, because a while back ago during spring break, I believe in 2018, yeah, I think in 2018 or 2019, well, one of those years, I uploaded these videos that have 3 hours worth of GBC music, another 3 hours, 2.5 hours, and 2 5 hours videos. So literally, like you can find like pretty much mostly almost every single GBC song I've recorded like in these like 5 videos here. If not like almost every single one of them, and a pretty good chunk of them. Definitely like over 100 different GBC songs you could go look at for those videos there. And some of them don't have like great quality recordings, like the ones from 2017 and maybe in 2018. So and the thing is too is like once like you decide the music you want, I'm gonna try finding like unless you like something else you could do is like what my dad did is you could put a link to like the recording you found of the song you like the most, and I can use and like I can use that recording and go re-record the song again, or like I could just use a recording that I've been using for the song for a while, just so you know like it doesn't take me as much time to make the video. Kind of like understand that, but dad like literally like sent links to like each of like the songs and stuff, and I used those like music and recorded them specifically just for his video. So yeah, pretty cool. So if you want to do something like that, you are more and more welcome to do so. Okay. But yeah, so there are some requirements that I do require for these GBC lists. So listen carefully, good ma'ams and sirs out there. So and I've had some complaints from I forget who it was but I'm pretty sure it was probably a moderator. I'm not gonna say who it was but I think they said something along the lines of, "LuigiStriker, top 20 is too hard. Oh my gosh, I think we just do like a top 10. That'd be so much easier." And my reply to that is no. Since I've been doing like literally like 11 videos of these top 20 GBC lists, I'm pretty sure I want to keep with the top 20 kind of like list here, and I definitely don't want to change that since I think it's just a requirement at this point to have it as a top 20. So if you're too lazy enough to like think of like a top 20 and spend the time like to go and do so, because not gonna lie, making my original list took me about 2 to 3 hours of my time just to go think of like a solid list. And like how I did it, I mean you don't have to do it like this, but here's how I did it. So I personally went through all my like hours and hours long of like GBC music and like picked out some songs that I knew I like. I mean at first I kind of like already knew some songs I like, but then I had to think of like some other songs, maybe like the rest of like the 15. So I looked through like those videos and I picked out some songs, and I got like a probably good list of maybe like 40 songs or so. Then I had to like really narrow it down, and eventually like you narrow it down to your 20, and then after that you have to figure out like what order you want them in, and then once you find the order you in, you give the list to me me, like what you could do is, I think the best way of communicating the list to me, since I always read my YouTube comments, I'm not really going to be on Discord too much. I do check Discord every now and then, but not very often. But just like send me like a comment of your list, and like it'd be appreciated in your comment. You would like, you don't have to do this part though, but if you want to put like links to like each of like the songs, like specific like recordings you like of the song, that'd be really really appreciated. But the things I really require you to do though, so the links aren't up, like if you want to take the time to put the links in and such, then that pretty much just tells me that you don't care like which recording you want of the song. So you don't have to have the links if you don't care like which recording, because obviously I'm gonna try to choose the best recording that I like. But if there's like a recording that you like the most, then you can go send a link to that. All right. And then I would be really appreciated like if you could put it like in the order of your number one
at the top of your list and then having it go down the list to like number 20, because it'd be easier for me to do. Like if you have it at 20 then down to 1, it'd be harder for me like to put timestamps for each of like the songs, because I like having like timestamps in my description and in a pin comment, as you've noticed for some of my GBC videos.
So if you can have it like in the order from like number like 20 to number 1, like starting from 0 to like all the way like down, that would be appreciated. So don't start at number 1, start at number 20 and then go down to number 1. If I said it the opposite way before, ignore what I just said there, because I think I said it the opposite way. So yeah, start it like, so like when you're telling me your list, start it at 20. So I gotta put timestamps for each of like your songs and stuff like in the correct order. Alrighty. And also please have like, please have like who like the song is by, because when I got Tyler's list, he didn't like tell me which songs are by, and I still haven't completely memorized all the songs like who they're by and such. And like I do know a decent amount of them at this point, since I made so many lists. I have a good understanding of what's most of like it's like the songs are like by from certain people, but I still don't have like a complete understanding. So please put like the artist like who created the song next to it. Like here I could kind of show you like a good example of what I mean. So what I just literally talked about. So this is kind of like a good example of how you would like organize your list. So you'd have it starting at number 20 and say the song, and then say it's by this person here. So yeah, literally just format it exactly like that, and I'll have like timestamps like in the pin comment there, and I'll have it in the description, and I'll have a big description kind of talking about the like what the video like and like the songs that I choose, or like I give you like my opinion on your list or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Anything else that I'd like to go tell you guys? And also, this is open to anybody that wants to do this. Like, you don't have to be a moderator like Tyler. You can like, you could be just like some normal like good fan of the channel. But like, if you're not really invested into like the church music, and don't make a list. Like if you're just making the list so you can have your own video like on the channel, don't do that. I really want like people like who can make a list, who's actually invested in the church music and likes like all the worship songs that I upload, and also would be dedicated to like spend time like to go make the list. So please don't just like make the list because you just want to like have a video on the channel. You don't care about the like JVC music. But I want people who make a list that actually care about the like JVC music. All right. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. So there's no like specific like time you have to give me these lists by. Like whenever you're done with them, like you can take as much time as you want. I'll be waiting patiently for anybody else. I know Creative Name is working on a list right now, and I think some other people are kind of like getting some favorites like in mind. So I'm very excited to see if like any moderators or any like new people like or any like fans of the channel in general, or, like fans of the GBC music who want to make a list, and I'll be more than willing to go make a list. I'll just have to find the time to go and do so, and I will make a list for you. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the main gist of this. I just wanted to like really get that message out there that you can make your own top 20 GBC list. Like you don't have to have like some specific like requirements of some kind. Like a specific like requirement like being a moderator or something. No, like anybody can make a list if they want to. But I really do require that you be a good fan of like the GBC music and not just some random person who wants to get some big video of their own on my channel. I know I probably said that about like 5 times now, but I really just want to emphasize that. All right. So once again, thank you guys so very much for watching this little announcement video. I hope this kind of like gave you a better understanding of what I want you to do for the top 20 GBC list. It's not very hard. If you didn't understand anything, you can ask me a question in the comments below, and I'm pretty sure I can answer any of your questions, okay? So once again, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll be hopefully seeing some more GBC lists from you guys in the future on my channel of all the amazing Christian music from my church, alright? And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!